Bada boom! Welcome back to the podcast, episode 3. I'm your host, P. Deli, aka Preston Schmidl, and I am joined with special guest,
Sheldon.
Sheldon.
Yep.
And today, unfortunately, my co-host is ill with some big brain hurt.
Big brain hurt.
Big brain hurt, and will not be joining us. But I have brought his genetic brother onto the show to entertain you all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So, memes and dreams. Let us get right into the news. So, since last week, I am the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy the podcast, by the way.
Thank you. I noticed that you commented.
Yep. Like three comments on each video. I'm a fanboy.
He's a big fanboy.
Big
Now that I'm done getting the opening done, I forgot to start the timer. All right, we've started the timer late, but that's okay. So, anyway, to kick off, we're going to talk about Ford versus Ferrari.
Ooh.
This movie, me, Sheldon, and Joe no, not yet.
Sorry, okay. Later.
No, we watched Ford versus Ferrari, and it was pretty good. I actually 10 out of 10 would recommend this movie.
Yeah.
It is insane, and it also rips your heart out at a couple times, which you wouldn't expect, but it does get you emotional at some points, which is frankly impressive. What was your take on the film?
I mean, like what you were saying, with the how it kind of just gets emotional. I mean, you kind of expect it to just be like car movies, whatever.
Vroom, vroom, turn, redneck.
But, I mean, it does get a little emotional, at the end. I'm not going to spoil, I ain't about that. But it's definitely probably one of my favorite movies I think I've ever seen. It's definitely in the top 3.
Top 3 all time?
Of all time. This movie, I will watch this. I'm going to buy it on disc. It is there. It's there. Blu-ray, all of it. The whole shebang.
I've never really done a top 3 or top 5 of my movies, but now that you say that, I haven't thought if it's in my top 3 or top 5, but it's in my top 5 for sure. I'll have to do some thinking to see if it's in my top 3, but it was right up there. It was right up there. It was good. It was an A-class film. I was engaged the whole time. There was big car motor sounds, and there was also well-developed drama and more not hardcore racing and gear shifting type stuff.
Yeah.
And also, the way they represented Carroll Shelby, I think, was fantastic. I don't know too much about Carroll Shelby.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, apart from what he did, I don't know much about his personality. But if that's truly what he was like, man, I wish I could have been his friend.
Yeah, he was very good in the film. Great dude. Seemed pretty cool. They also had some really big actors for that movie, like Christian Bale, Matt Damon. If you don't know John Bernthal, he was in The Walking Dead, the first few seasons.
I don't know much about.
Okay.
I know a select few actors. I know their names, but I don't know what they look like or what they've been in.
Okay.
Matt Damon played Carroll Shelby.
Yes,
right?
Yeah. Matt
Okay.
Damon.
I assumed that was so because Ken Miles and Carroll Shelby were the 2 main characters for the film, so I assumed the 2 headline actors would play them. I don't know what they look like, so call me uncultured, but I'm homeschooled, so it's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I consider those 3 big actors. I mean, John Bernthal's kind of, he's becoming a little more new. He was pretty popular in his show, The Walking Dead.
He's kind of a TV show actor.
Yeah.
You see there's some guys who act more in TV shows, and you see them all over the place in TV shows, and there's those who you see on the big screen in film. But yeah, it was a 10 out of 10 movie. I would recommend seeing it. It's been a great fall for movies.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Frozen 2 was fantastic.
I don't want to go see it.
You want to go see it,
no,
Sheldon?
I very dislike the first.
But this isn't anything like the first. Frozen 2, I don't know. How are we on Frozen? We're on Frozen 2 now, boys. Car movies to princess movies. That's how we do it here at the Crackhead Hours podcast. But it was more like an action movie with the characters from Frozen.
Frozen 2, war action.
No, it was, though. I mean, I might be called I'm a Disney lover, so I'll take it. But yeah, no, it was a good movie. But back to Ford versus Ferrari. It was a great representation of a real life event. I think that to keep in mind, this really happened. This war between Ford and Ferrari actually happened, and Ford
It absolutely
destroys Ferrari. That's not really a spoiler because if you know,
yeah, I mean,
because this is based on a true story,
like,
you can't really spoil it that Ford wins. And it wasn't that Ford won; it was just Ford had a good few years of dominance, and then it was just a back and forth battle. Anyway, what was your topic you had? One of your topics?
Well, should we after the movie?
We're not gonna. We're not gonna bring up the lonely section.
The lonely section.
The lonely section. No, but let's. What else? What else is in the news?
Okay. So I was kind of brainstorming. I thought of really only one topic. Sorry about that, but senior quotes. Like if you were, you're homeschooled, but if you went to a high school, what would be your senior quote?
Yes.
Yes, that's it. Just yes.
No, I have to think of it. I never really thought about it because A, I'm not a senior, and B, I'm homeschooled.
Okay.
What would yours be, Sheldon?
I mean, I've seen a couple memes. There was one meme. This girl had her senior quote is, "Yes, I told you your mother was hot back in high school." And I thought that was kind of...
Oh, I've seen that one. That was pretty good. That was a
good one.
I'd say something dumb that would make me laugh when I'm like 55.
Okay. All right.
I'd say something along the lines of, "Yes, this is a good meme. Remember memes? I hope memes are still around."
Is the Cybertruck still a thing?
Cybertruck. I like a Cybertruck.
Okay, that better be cut out. I swear, dude.
No, that's staying in, boy.
Okay.
No, but in other news, I had a topic and I forgot it. And
why don't you write them down?
Because I'm dumb and Joe usually writes them down.
Like you have notes in your phone. You can just...
Let's talk about phones. How do you feel about the iPhone X? Or not the iPhone X, the iPhone 11?
Both my parents actually have the iPhone 11. I think it's dumb. 3 cameras just seems absolutely freaking pointless to me. I see absolutely no point to have 3 cameras. I'm fine with my 1 camera or 2 on the front, I guess, because I got the zoom out, thing.
What?
Like when I take pictures, I can zoom out more, so I can get like more people. If I want to do a selfie with the boys, with my 300 boys behind me, I can do
all 300 of the boys.
300 of the boys.
All right, I remembered my topic, The Mandalorian.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, that show's pretty good.
There might be spoilers coming up. We're going to try to not have spoilers, but if you haven't seen The Mandalorian yet, it's fantastic.
Baby Yoda.
Okay, that's not a spoiler because everyone, if you don't live under a rock, I am jealous of you because sometimes I wish I could live under a rock in the world we live in.
Patrick Star.
Dude, I wish I was Patrick.
Yeah, that would be awesome, dude.
But The Mandalorian is fantastic. Baby Yoda surpasses Baby Groot 10-1, no doubt.
Oh yeah, way.
Baby Groot has nothing.
Baby Groot had his time. It is Baby Yoda's time.
It is time for Baby. I mean, there's a song already out about Baby Yoda.
Really?
Yeah, have you not heard it?
No, I've not heard.
I might play it later.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah. It's extremely good CGI where they need CGI and great acting altogether.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have Disney Plus, get it just for The Mandalorian. It's worth it just for The Mandalorian.
Yeah, and also
Netflix is dead.
There's a lot of stuff on there. Like there's a lot of nostalgic movies on there, like stuff I used to watch as kids that I don't have on disc. And it's like they have literally almost every single Disney movie on there. And it's like, bruh, I just want to watch.
And all seasons of The Simpsons are on there.
Yes, all.
I've never watched The Simpsons, but I might get into it.
Yeah.
Because, they have all of the 7 quintillion seasons of The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
Because The Simpsons have been going on since our parents were children. Not actually.
Okay. I was about to be what?
Okay, boomer. No. No. So we had practice today. It was a rough It was a rough and tumble.
It wasn't really rough for me. I worked really hard yesterday, but today my body would only allow me to give like 60-70%. So I was
Well, that's 100% of
Yeah.
what your body could give then.
yeah, well like
So you did good,
70%
son.
of what yesterday was. So it was like
Right. All right. That's all right. That's all right. I mean, I'm not always around the horn up to shooting.
yeah, but I mean you're always bowling. I mean
It always looks like I'm bowling, but
Okay.
I might not always be bowling.
yeah.
Like Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps is the greatest swimmer of all time.
Oh yeah.
But
He's
there were
always-
times where he would get whooped in practice. Let me tell you a Caleb Dressel story. If you don't know who Caleb Dressel is, he's the most dominant yard swimmer in the world's history. And he's already one of the most dominant swimmers in swimming history at the meters level, on top of the yards level. He's got the world record in some mixed relays and broke the legendary Michael Phelps' 100 fly record, going to 49.6 in his 100-meter butterfly, I believe. It was 49.6 or 49.5, one of those two. He's pretty good. He's an Olympic gold medalist from 2016, and he's looking to win lots of gold here in 2020. But there was once an interview of him. Sometimes he would train with the IM group at the University of Florida, where he still trains now and went to college. And he would talk about how he'd get whooped. He'd get absolutely demolished.
No.
So, and he's the greatest yard swimmer. He had the NCAA record in the 200 IM at one point. I don't know if he still does now. But he'd get whooped. This guy went a 138 200 IM, and he would get whooped. So, it might look like someone's booling, but sometimes you just don't. You're not booling as booling.
Yeah.
You're not booling.
Okay. That's interesting.
Swimming. It is the greatest sport on earth, and if you don't do it and you say it's not a sport, you're wrong.
Yeah. Indeed.
You're wrong.
People be sleeping on swimming. It is a hard sport. It is difficult.
It's like track, but you're not allowed to breathe.
Yes, that's exactly how I describe it. And
The best way to do it is it's like track without breathing and in water because it's swimming and not track.
Yeah. It's
difficult. It's slower because it's swimming.
Yeah.
And it's not track. It's not running.
Like people be sleeping on it. It's a very difficult sport. Like,
Adidas or Nike?
Yeah. Ooh. Well, I mean, I'm wearing Adidas.
You're
right
wearing
now.
Adidas right now.
But I guess whenever I get my shoes, I normally go to Nike.
Ooh.
That's where I used to go.
Ooh.
I used to go to Nike.
I'm half and half.
Half and half.
I mean, I get my tennis shoes. I'm more of an Adidas guy. I got a few, skater shoes, flat bottoms from Nike, but I'm more of a Adidas.
Well, I mean, recently, I really don't go to any like the hype beast, Nike or Adidas.
You want me to take you to Zoomies tonight after this?
Oh God, I want to get those Sonic milkshakes. Dude, literally, last episode, I was like, dude, like I used to not like them. Like I used to like them, but then I was like, they're kind of old, and it's like whatever. But then the way you were describing, there's like different settings, and it's like if you spend more, they're so much better.
I broke down Sonic milkshakes to a level that they should sponsor me.
Yes.
Sponsor
Yes.
Crackhead Hours, Sonic.
Yes,
we'll
Sonic.
buy all your food.
It made me want Sonic milkshakes. All right. What are we on? Adidas, Nike.
Adidas, Nike. It's the Crackhead Hour podcast, boys. We're taking a left turn down to how do you feel about walls?
They support things.
All right. When a door is closed, is it a wall?
No, it's just a closed door.
But is it not a wall? Like, is that not a wall right there? Like, you can't go through it.
But you can open it. But I mean, technically, you could open a wall. If you're just carrying a sledgehammer, you just,
Skew. Exactly. TikTok.
TikTok. Oh, I don't know how I feel about TikTok. I think there's a lot of weird stuff going on there. Like there.
So, Sheldon, what is the goal for your life?
Goal for my life.
I'm big Crackhead Hours right now, so I'm just spitting straight facts, homie.
That is a tough question. I mean, life. I would like to succeed later in life. I don't know, job, whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty boring topic.
Yeah. Let's move on to something a little bit more exciting. Not exciting, sad. Earlier this week, one of my favorite rappers sadly
Oh.
died. Juice World, he's dead. Juice World, he died, had a seizure. It's sad. He's only 21. Did you listen to Juice World at all?
I'm not a really big listener rapper kind of stuff. I don't like rap that much. But Juice WRLD, I think I listened to a few of his songs.
I listened to Juice WRLD on and off for a couple of years, and then 2-3 months ago, I actually got really big into him, and now he's dead. And I just got out of church, and I was sitting in my car looking at my phone, and I saw on someone's story something about Juice WRLD, and I was like, this is interesting. But I'm like, this could be fake. This is probably fake. I don't know. So I go to check. I Google. Is this real? Because last year there's actually people saying, "Oh, is Juice WRLD actually dead?" And it was just a hoax. But we actually came up, and I looked, and the first article came up was Rolling Stones, and I'm like, "Oh no, this is real.
Oh.
He's actually dead."
Yeah. He was about to get on a plane, wasn't he?
He just got off the plane.
Oh, he got off.
I think he just got off. I don't know.
Yeah.
In other news, the big topic for today in the Crackhead Hours podcast is the future of the Crackhead Hours podcast. So, I'll probably bring this up again in the next episode, but the future of the podcast will be we're going to continue to regularly upload on Fridays. Episodes will be recorded at a time during the week, and they will be uploaded on Fridays. We also will try to consistently, every third episode, every other episode sometimes, but try it more every third episode, we'll try to bring on a guest. That might not always happen. We don't really know what that's actually going to look like. But guests like my dear friend Sheldon here will come on, except Joe will also be here when that happens. But Joe is sicko mode right now.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Sheldon's getting PTSD from when sicko mode was the biggest thing the world had ever seen.
Yeah.
How about Gangnam Style?
Oh, that is really old.
Mm-hmm.
My Spanish teacher was playing a Spanish version the other day, and I'm like, how old are you?
No.
Like, oh, this is old meme. This
old
hasn't been
meme,
played since 2015 or 14.
No, it was 2013.
Was it?
Hold on. I'm gonna currently looking up on the hoi. Gangnam
Style.
Gangnam.
Remember when Mobamba was a thing? That was a good meme.
That was literally last year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 2012.
Oh, Jesus.
It's been...
Did it get popular when it came out?
Yeah, it was huge when it came out, I believe.
Wow.
No, yeah, I'm tired. It's big sleep. We got a big swim meet versus a team in our state that is a good swim team, and we are competing against them on Thursday, and it's going to be a throwdown.
Yeah.
That'll be good. So competition is exciting and awesome. So it'll be fun. And then we're going up north for a meet against another team.
Mm-hmm.
The day after, and that's really exciting because it's a 2.5 hour bus ride, and we're taking a coach bus.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
And it'll be big fun, and it'll be a great meet against a super competitive team, and we'll throw down.
Yeah.
And it'll be good memes, good dreams.
Good memes and good dreams, yeah. Hell.
No, I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it. Yeah. And, comment down below if you have any other ideas for the podcast. Because we are always accepting ideas. And if you want to come on the podcast as a guest, it'll be $5,000.
$5,000. There's a fee.
There's a fee of $5,000 or your firstborn child.
Mm-hmm. Or if you donate to the Patreon. And
donate to the Patreon. Remember the cuddles? Cuddles. I forget what the things were, but yeah, that's still an offer for our non-existent Patreon. Or as Joe wants to go, Indiegogo.
Indiegogo.
What is Indiegogo?
I have no idea. I think it's like a GoFundMe. I could be completely wrong on that. I think that's what it is. like GoFundMe, where it's like, hey, just give me money.
Give me money, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, scoodly-doo, bop, bop, skiddly-boop. If you can't tell by the sound, we don't have Blue Snowball Shaq West mic today, but we will have it next week and for a few more following podcasts, and then hopefully we'll be getting our own mic for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And I am unbelievably tired right now, so Sheldon, would you like to sing us a song?
I got black, I got white. What you want?
Hop outside a ghost and hop up in a phantom.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So, Sheldon, how do you feel about what's your favorite movie of all time?
Oh boy. You know, a Disney movie called Treasure Planet. If none of y'all have seen that, it is a fantastic movie. It got overlooked, and it was such a good movie. So underrated. All right.
Carry on.
All right. Well, I watched it quite a bit when I was younger, and I'm pretty sure they actually lost money from making that. It's because there was they had a bunch of really big movies. I think it was it came right after The Lion King and
Oh no,
a bunch of other big movies, and it's such a good movie. Like the connection that you just have with the main character is amazing because it's like oh my god, dude, it's such a good movie. You have to watch it. It's so good.
What would you rate Ford versus Ferrari out of 10?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Maybe 9.9.
9.9.
And then Treasure Planet's 10.
Oh god, Treasure Planet is the best movie of all time.
Best movie of all time.
How does it compare to Endgame?
Oh, way better. And Endgame was like a 7. Let's be honest.
I liked Endgame.
Okay,
though.
the only good part was the fight, the end battle. That was the best.
I Am Iron Man.
Yeah, that was the best. Okay,
it's pretty good.
Good. That was what made it 7 out of 10. Otherwise, I mean, all the other stuff was 6 or 5. I don't know. It wasn't very good.
6, 5, 4.
I mean,
3,
I'm not
2,
a really
1.
big Marvel man.
Are you a DC boy?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I'm
good.
not a big superhero
DC
boy
is disgusting.
except Joker, though. That was a good movie.
But that wasn't technically DC.
I mean,
It's a DC character, but it wasn't made by anyone.
Wasn't
made by anyone affiliated with DC.
I think it was a DC movie, but it was directed by someone else, not by their regular DC.
Oh, I see.
So it was a DC movie. I'm pretty sure. I mean, correct me. I don't know. I'm 98% sure that it was a DC. So.
Wouldn't it suck to go watch that movie in the lonely section?
Oh yes, the lonely section.
The lonely section. How do you feel about the current situation with that television?
The TV?
Yeah.
That you're pointing at?
Yeah.
Just the TV itself?
Yeah, what do you think about that TV?
Looks good. Why? I don't know.
I don't know. I want you to know your opinion on it. Tell me how you really feel.
It's good TV. I mean, it's flat screen, Is that 4K?
No.
Okay. Is it old? Is that...
It's like 10 years old.
Okay, that's pretty old. Boomer.
It's 5 years old.
Okay. That's better. Yeah, it's nice TV. What brand is that?
It's an off-brand.
Okay.
How do you feel about hot tubs?
Hot tubs?
Hot tubs.
I like the hot tubs.
Do you want to go hot tubbing after this?
We should. We'll have to go home and get my suit, though.
Wait, your suit or your full body Speedo suit?
No, my...
You know how you race? You know how you race in a full body Speedo suit? You know the one that covers your head and makes it so you have to have 2 little eye slots and the ones that covers your feet?
No.
You don't have one of those?
God, no.
Wait, the government didn't supply you one?
Should they have?
Yeah, they should have.
Okay.
Every high school swimmer is supplied with a full body eye slit Speedo suit.
Interesting.
Made by Speedo.
Interesting.
Or you could opt for the Tier brand.
The Tier brand, which is...
Another swimming brand.
Oh, okay.
You can get them in rainbow color, pink, blue,
pink.
black,
Pink all the way.
red,
Pink.
gray, and fluorescent orange.
Okay, I like the word fluorescent orange.
Fluorescent orange.
It's like all the other ones are like boring names like pink and blue, and then you're fluorescent orange.
Do you want to know a fun fact about the basement that we're recording in? There are 367 representations of the American flag in this basement.
Have you actually counted that?
Yes, I have counted how many representations of the American flag are in this basement. 367.
Jesus.
This isn't a big basement.
No, it's not. Oh, wow, okay. I didn't even see the shelves over here.
When there's stuff back there and stuff back
Oh
there.
my gosh. You know, I wasn't even going to I would never have mentioned this or thought of it. But now that you pointed out, all I'm going to see is red, white, and blue.
All over my basement.
Even the basket is... Okay. All right.
No, there are 367. I have counted on multiple occasions representations of the American flag.
You are a real American. Having, how many is it? 300?
That's just in this basement. There's probably about 500 representations of the American flag in this household.
500 representations of America in this household.
Yes.
You are truly American.
That's just the way we like to design our house. I don't know. It's like it's an actual. Look it up. It's an actual style of design I think it's called Americano. And that's just specifically our basement is very Americano.
Yeah. Like really American.
Like very
Americano.
very very American.
Okay. Wow. All right.
We even have coasters that are American flags.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Do you see those 3 American flags over there?
You guys went off.
Do you see those ones on the doors handles behind you?
Oh yeah. Is it on every single door handle?
Yep, every single one has the American flag thing on it made of wood. Tell me a joke, Sheldon.
Give me a second to think.
Discord!
How about you talk for a bit while I think of a joke?
Well, does anyone out there got Discord? If so, leave your Discord in the comments down below, and I'll add you. And I'm never on it, so we'll never get to talk. But yeah, add me on Discord. At Joe Mama. Joe Mama. Otherwise, I can tell my joke from the relay meet.
Okay, that's a little too long and it's dumb.
Oh, we're telling the joke from the relay meet.
Okay, no.
We're telling the joke from the relay meet. So,
Okay, fine.
there was once this farmer.
It's not that good. He's laughing because it's dumb. Just don't get overexcited about it because it wasn't that good. I'm sorry, Preston.
There once was this farmer, and I'll tell this joke next week. You'll have to tune in next week to hear the joke. So what was your joke?
That's
Sheldon?
it? You're just going to leave him on that?
Yeah, I'm leaving them on that.
I'm going to tell another joke from previous swim years. I think it was... Anyways. Why was the elephant no longer allowed at the pool?
Why?
Because he kept dropping his trunks. I probably butchered that.
Wow, what a joke! That's a cracking lacking joke there, son.
Yep, that's a knee slapper. All
right, Sheldon. What was your first memory?
My first memory. Okay. Okay, yeah, all right. Me and my brother were hanging out. This is Joe.
Yo, mama.
We were hanging out and we had like toy cars and we were playing. He did something to upset me. My parents were gone at the time, so we had a babysitter over. And we were just playing
Were
cars.
they sitting on you?
No.
Wait, your babysitters didn't sit on you?
No. Anyway, so we were playing cars, and Joe upset me for some reason. I don't remember why. And then I grabbed this toy like trailer and had like this. It hooked onto like trucks and stuff, so it had like a little like hook kind of thing. And I just yeeted it right at his head. And he has a scar on his head. It cut his head open. So then the babysitter comes up and he's like, "What just happened?" And just like Sheldon threw a toy car at my head. And I'm like, no, I didn't throw a toy car at his head. It was a trailer. All
right. So me, Sheldon, and Joe, were hanging out the other day. And for 45 minutes, out in the cold, we threw pieces of snow and ice at each other's cars.
Yep, mainly just Joe's car.
mainly Joe's car. And it was just great on every single level.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun. We also threw my wallet at his car because it has a magnet on it.
Oh, it's a magnetic wallet, so we'll stick to cars. So we were just like, Bravo 6 going dark.
Bravo 6 going dark.
And we threw the
Bomb
wallet.
has been planted.
Boom, boom, shaboom, and boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Did you ever get in the Legos?
Oh, I was a huge Lego kid. Legos are awesome.
Did you build mini a Lego?
I built many Lego.
How many Lego?
I mean, we had a huge tub. I built lots of Legos.
Like how many Lego? 1, 2, 7, 3,499.
Probably. That
3,499.
That might be a little on the low side.
A little on the low side, he says. All right. How are your off-brand AirPods?
Oh boy, they're not bad. If I were to describe them, I would describe them as the clones of a Clone Pods.
Wait till you're off-brand. Off-brand
Clone Pods.
Off-brand Clone Pods.
So they're the clones of Clone Pods.
Are you a SoundCloud rapper?
I should be. I'd be a dope SoundCloud rapper.
Would you throw down those fire sick beats?
I would. What would my SoundCloud rapper name be?
Sheldor, the big man.
Biggie Cheese.
Biggie Cheese Whiz.
Oh no, I had a really good one. Okay. I will find it. I think I wrote it down somewhere.
Get currency.jpg.
Give me a second. You talk for a bit.
Am I talking for a bit? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is my supreme honor and privilege to announce that Crackhead Hours will be soon getting its own logo, and we're actually dropping some merchandise eventually.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to purchase.
We are dropping some merch. We'll get a logo, and my editing skills will double in their abilities and skill. And we got some big things coming. We got some big, funny things coming. You know, this episode might be a little bit on the low end because of just big, tired hours. But trust me when I say this. The Crackhead is just beginning. Just beginning.
Just beginning.
Sheldon is going through his phone currently, looking at all his dank memes.
Yep.
Sheldon, how do you feel about the dankiest of memes? Dank. Why are you looking at memes, Sheldon? You're supposed to be podcasting.
I'm sorry. I was trying to look for the thing. But
The thing. What's a thing? You know, people refer to things a lot, and I've never seen a thing in my life.
You know, I'm a thing. You're
What's
a
thing? No, what's a thing? No, but what's a
this
thing?
computer is a thing.
No, I know that's a thing. But what is a thing? Like, you know, could you grab that thingy for me? What is a thingy?
Okay.
Sheldon, what is a thingy?
I'm looking it up. Okay, a thing. An object that one need not, cannot, or does not wish to give a specific name to. So it's just like, hey, can you grab that thing? But I'm pointing at your computer.
Well, what if I want you
But I don't want to say computer. I'm just like, grab
Why
that
are you
thing.
so lazy you don't want to say computer, Sheldon?
Because that's two extra syllables than thing.
This is why... Yes.
So where do you like to eat out?
I like food. I like the Wendy's is good. Daddy-O's is good.
Yeah.
Pizza's good. Burgers are delicious.
You haven't mentioned the place yet, but...
Cane's, Potbelly.
Boy, you're way off.
What's the place?
You don't
Burger
know
King.
the place.
B-Dubs.
Oh my god. This is upsetting.
Chick-fil-A.
This is way upsetting.
Rivertown, USA.
Yep. It is way in Rivertown, USA.
McDonald's.
No. You're forgetting it, dude.
Have we gone there recently?
Me and Joe went there yesterday.
Oh!
Yeah.
Qdobo!
Wait, what?
Qdobo.
What?
Chipotle.
Yeah. Qdobo?
Have you ever had Qdobo? Qdobo?
No.
It's like Chipotle, but like good. Not as good as Chipotle.
But off-brand.
It's really good off-brand Chipotle.
Yeah. I like me some Chipotle.
What about Applebee's?
You know, I don't think their food's good enough for me to eat there. And it costs way too much. That's why I don't like it.
I'm taking you to Applebee's after this.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Actually, I have already ate dinner.
Oh, okay.
We can get Sonic.
Yes, I would like a Sonic milkshake, actually. That sounds really good.
Big Sonic hours?
Big Sonic hours.
Sonic then Tub?
Yes.
Tub then Sonic?
I mean, I don't care.
Look at that spike right there, boys. Oh, the Crackhead hours are kicking in, boys! So, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a little story about when I was a child. So we have garage. My neighborhood is a destination station for some. What was that?
Okay.
Was for garage sales. So I was once garage selling, or going looking at garage sales, and this guy was selling apparently game worn jerseys, and I bought one. I still have no idea if it was game worn or not. And then I bought this Jeff Gordon pillow you see over here, and never saw the guy again. I also once wanted the ice cream truck was once driving by my house, and I wanted to get me some ice of cream, and my mom was like, "Mom,
or would you get the Spider-Man ice cream or the SpongeBob?"
Oh, SpongeBob.
Yeah, all the way.
SpongeBob
all the way.
And I was like, "Mom, can I go get some ice cream for the ice cream truck?" And she's like, "Fine, whatever." But the ice cream truck got already pulled away from our house, so I was sprint biking away, far, far away, chasing the ice cream truck. I chased the ice cream truck for a mile.
Is that why you're pretty skinny now?
That's why I am a skinny boy, because I chased an ice cream truck for a mile.
He chased ice cream trucks. That's how you lose it, boys. That's how you lose the weight. Is you chase ice cream trucks, trying to be fat. You know, you're like, I want that cream.
The cream.
The ice cream.
The ice cream. The ice cream. No, y'all remember when clowns were the thing? When we were getting chased by clowns in 2016?
No, not really.
You remember the clown fad?
No.
A buddy of mine got chased by a clown in front of my house down my street.
Cool.
Yeah, you know him.
No.
Yeah.
Minty.
Minty. Skilly-papa! Skilly-papa! Alright, enter into the crackhead, Sheldon. Enter into the crackhead. So, did you ever watch Fightful Goes West?
Excuse me?
Fightful Goes West?
Fightful
Goes West.
Goes West.
Ever watch that movie?
Nah.
You should watch that movie. It's pretty good.
Is that in your top 5 or?
No. But it's a favorite childhood memory one.
Right.
Did you watch VeggieTales?
Oh, dude, VeggieTales is my. That was my
VeggieTales.
Stuff.
VeggieTales.
Those sing-along videos, though?
I have a bunch of VeggieTales right down there.
Bro, one day. Do you have Lord of the Beans down there?
I don't think I have Lord of the Beans.
Bro, I'll bring Lord of the Beans over. And we're gonna...
Yeah, boys.
Me, you, and Joe. We're gonna bowl and watch some Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the
Flies. No, Lord of the Flies is a morbid book. You ever heard of morbid?
I've heard of the book. I've watched the movie, though.
Apparently, it's like... Isn't it like kids are stuck on an island and then they start killing each other to survive?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of whack.
That is wacky.
It's kind of like, you got like the crazies and then you got the normal. Like the kids were like, yeah, we'll survive. And then the other people were like, we're going to kill you all and eat you. And we're like, oh, all right.
Okay, boomer.
Big spoiler on that Lord of the Flies, though.
How do you feel about this chair? You know what this chair is right here?
No.
This chair right here?
Is it for like sit-ups or something?
It's a kneeling chair. So it supports your back. So you actually sit in it in this sort of way. You won't be able to see this on the podcast, so I'm sorry. So you sit on it like this.
That is literally the dumbest thing ever.
Are you coming at the kneeling chair like that?
Okay.
Don't you come at the kneeling chair. I'm going to beat you up for being in the kneeling chair.
I got to try it out first. I can't just...
Sheldon is currently... I'm going to do a play-by-play. Hold on, Sheldon. Stand back up. I'm going to do a play-by-play. Ladies and gentlemen, Sheldon coming in to sit on the kneeling chair. Sheldon, go for your shot. He's lining it up to sit in the kneeling chair for the first time. He is now leaning down to put himself on the chair. He's put his legs and feet behind it. They're currently resting on the position where your shins rest and your knees. And now he is sitting. He is flying like a bird. Look at this man. My good sir, he is done. He's finished his round. Come up now, sir. I must interview this man. Come, sir. I must interview you for the PSBN.
Thank you, sir.
How did you feel about your first experience with the kneeling chair?
It is actually pretty decent.
Pretty decent?
Looking at it, I was like, that looks pretty uncomfortable, but sitting in the kneeling chair was actually fairly comfortable.
Would you buy one?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'd consider it.
It's a consideration. Would you play video games with the kneeling chair?
Well, normally when I play video games, I play for a long time, and that chair does not seem like a chair I could sit in for more than 30 minutes.
And you play video games for days on end, correct?
Yeah, about 10 days.
What is the longest straight video game session you've done?
A full month. No eating, sleeping, defecating.
No, but genuinely.
Actually?
Yeah.
Probably 14 hours.
14?
I think I woke up and I just played, and Mom was like, time to go to bed. And I was like, nah, we ain't doing that.
So, that's considerably more than my, I think probably 8 hours.
Okay.
Which was spent straight on Minecraft as 12 years old.
Respect.
Minecraft, dude, I was big. I'm still big on that Minecraft. I gotta get back on the server with the boys.
Yeah, it was all about that Black Ops 2 zombies. That's what I did for 14
I didn't get an Xbox 360 till I was 13 years old.
Yeah?
So, I don't really do much Xboxing. I do now.
Well, I played a lot of PlayStation when I was younger.
Oh, I was going to ask that question. Xbox or PlayStation?
I think they're both equal in some ways. I find that PlayStation games have more, story. They have a lot more story games, like The Last of Us, Uncharted. Those are some really big story mode games. Those are just popular.
I mean, the thing is, though, Xbox has Halo and PlayStation doesn't.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not big on Halo.
I am a Halo person. I love Halo. Halo is the best FPS game ever made.
Call of Duty.
Well, Call of Duty doesn't count because it's ascended. Call of Duty has ascended the ranks of video games. It has become its own thing.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Then that makes it the only FPS game. What other FPS games are there?
Battlefront?
Yeah, but that's a Star Wars
Battlefield?
game.
Battlefield?
Okay, Battlefield. But Battlefield's pretty good, though. Have you ever played Battlefield?
Yeah.
The fourth one, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Battlefield 4 was good. I like Battlefield 4. That was good.
Battlefront 2 is pristine. They haven't come out with Battlefront 3, have they?
Yeah, no, they had a Battlefront. Or Battlefront 3, no. I was still thinking about Battlefield. Not Battlefront.
No. I played Battlefield 1. Played Battlefield 1. Yeah, I've played Battlefield 1. Have you played Battlefield 1, sirs, on the mic? Super fans! If you're a super fan, comment down below and we'll provide you to a charge, possibly, a super fan t-shirt. Because you're a super fan. And we appreciate you.
Actually.
Probably. At some point, yeah.
I was just about to go do it, but I'm like, this isn't even... Okay.
I'm going to comment on a YouTube video that won't go up till Friday. It is Friday now for you guys. Happy Friday! We're currently on a bus up right now, probably while you're listening to this right now.
To the upper part of...
Cutting that out there. To the upper part of America.
The upper part of America.
And when we say the upper part of America, we mean the upper part of America.
Literally the upper part of America. We're in Canada.
We're actually going to Canada.
Yep. It is literally on Canada grounds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We live in Detroit.
Yeah. No.
No, we don't live in Detroit.
Don't we live in...
Rivertown, USA, Sheldon.
Sorry. Rivertown, USA.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be... Oh my gosh. Anyone want a nap? When was the last time you guys had a nap? Comment down below. When did nap time get taken out of schools? Or what grade did you not get nap time anymore?
I mean, kindergarten. That's when it got taken out. We never had nap time in kindergarten. I was pretty pissed. I was upset. I was like, "Where's my nap time?" I was like the Hulk, you know.
I hated naps growing up.
Dude, I love naps, dude. That was the best.
Naps now are great, but when I was younger, I was like, I don't want to take a nap.
You know, preschool, they were like nap time, and I was like, we going over there, we taking the best bed in the room. We napping, boys. We napping.
Weren't they like little tiny plastic cots?
Yeah, they were. The best ones were the ones.
Because I went to do Horizon for a bit when I was younger.
Okay. The best ones were the ones that didn't have pee stains.
That was a thing. They actually had pee stains.
Well, yeah, preschoolers definitely the best.
I have been homeschooled my entire life. I don't know these things.
Didn't you say you went to preschool?
No, I went to New Horizon for a bit.
Isn't that the same thing?
After school, New Horizon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Potato, tomato.
And I would only go once. I would only go like once a week.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, preschool is fun. You know.
Was it a vibe?
Yeah. It was straight vibes.
Who's your favorite musician?
My favorite musician.
Or band?
That's a tough one.
It's a tough one. I know you went to a concert recently.
Oh, yeah. All right. That's my band then. No one knows what it is, but...
would you like to say the band?
Yeah. Shout out to my boys, Polyphia. They're pretty lit. Very instrumental rock, but I mean, their concerts are very metal. Well, I'll tell you, I've never headbanged and crowd surfed and mosh pitted harder in my life than when I was at that concert. That was fun. Yeah.
Mosh pit. We up in the mosh pit. Yeah.
Dude, I was moshing.
I've never really mosh pitted before.
Dude, moshing is so fun.
Is it?
Yeah. I wish we did like The Wall. Have you ever seen that? The Wall?
No.
Okay. At metal concerts, the main singer would like spread the crowd. He'd be like, "Make the wall," and then everyone would, like, and then there'd be just like this row, and then they'd be like, the singer then would yell like "go" or some sort of command word, and then they'd all just run at each other, and they would just smack into each other and punch each other, and it looks like a ton of fun. I'll show you a video after the cast of Pod.
Well, to get into the news, I once heard tale of a story of Thomas Edison when he created the light bulb. Did you know Thomas Edison created a light bulb?
Yeah. I go to school.
What's a school?
What's a school?
Well, there isn't really any interesting news articles today. So I think we're coming near to this third episode of the Crackhead Hours podcast. I hope you enjoyed listening to this episode. And I hope you're having a good Friday, or Saturday, or Sunday, or Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday. Or if you don't recognize days, I hope you're having a good rotation of the earth.
And remember, don't sit in the lonely section.
Don't sit in the lonely section.
Unless you're lonely. I mean, you know.
Unless you're
section's meant for
you.
I mean.
Okay.
Or if you're
on Valentine's Day in the movies, should movie theaters create a single section and then call it the lonely section?
They should just maybe have their own like theaters for lonely people.
Do you know there was a guy who bought out an entire movie theater on Valentine's Day so no couples could go see the movie?
Oh, what a Grinch.
Yeah, it was big.
Grinch of Valentine's.
Grinch of Valentine's Day. Or as us single boys like to say it, International Singles Awareness Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, next week we'll have a blue snowball, Shaq West Mike, and we will have Joe back, hopefully. Won't be sicko mode.
Oh, God.
Sicko mode, Mobamba, you know what I'm saying. For the Crackheads Hours podcast and everyone involved here at Crackheads Hours podcast, I am your boy, P. Deli, a.k.a. Preston Schmoogle, and I'd like to give a big thank you to our guest,
Sheldon.
Sheldon. Sheldon.
No,
and
no.
Yes, memes.
Yeah, memes.
Memes?
Yeah.
Memes.
Big memes.
You like memes?
I love the memes.
I'm dead!